Well, it is beginning to look a lot like Christmas here at Inman Place Independent Senior Living. I have Cindy Johnson, the marketing director, joining me now. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Okay, so exciting things are happening here at Inman Place, and this is going to be the second annual toy drive that you are hosting. So tell me a little bit about the idea behind it.
So last year, especially because of COVID, our residents were kind of locked in, so to speak, and trying to think of something that they could do to be involved with Christmas. And I wanted to give back to the community for our seniors. So I realized that there was a lot of grandparents out there that were raising their grandchildren, and that must be really, that's a struggle. So I reached out to grandparents raising grandchildren, which is through the Chris Agency here in town, and they were thrilled. So we started a toy drive, and we got the residents involved, and they got to wrap all the presents, and we said we're going to do it again this year.
And so that's why we're here, to put the call out that we're going to need some help and some support and some donations of toys. So let's talk a little bit about how this toy drive works.
So starting today, if somebody would like to either give a donation of a toy, and it can be all the way up to a 17-year-old type toy, which, you have to use your imagination on that, and then or a financial donation, and then drop it here off at the Inman. We're open 24/7. If you come to the back door of the Inman, ring the buzzer, we'll let you in. And for giving a donation, we're really fortunate this year because Hopscotch Bakery has donated us coupons for free pastries. So somebody brings by a donation, you're going to get a free pastry from Hopscotch.
Okay, well, we've actually got representatives here from the Chris Agency and Hopscotch Bakery that we're going to visit with and learn a little bit about the partnership. All right, I am joined now with Laura with Chris Healthy Aging Center, as well as Ella with Hopscotch Bakery and Market. So you all are partnering up here with our friends at Inman Place Independent Senior Living to help make a difference in some kids' lives. So before we learn a little bit about your partnership, Ella, Laura, let's start with you and tell me a little bit about the agency, Chris Agency, and what you guys are all about.
Well, Chris Healthy Aging Center is designated by the state of Illinois as the single point of entry for any senior in Champaign County, or Vermilion County actually, who has any need. So we will help get you to the right place, so we're your first call. And we have a lot of programming that exists to assist some of our more needy seniors, and one of them is our Grandparents Raising Grandchildren program, which is the program we're here to talk about today.
So tell me a little bit about Grandparents Raising Grandchildren. What kind of numbers? Let's talk statistics here in Champaign and Vermilion County.
Sure. In Champaign County, we are serving 55 families that are raising 88 grandchildren. That is someone who is over age 55 who is caring for a child that is not theirs. So while we call it Grandparents Raising Grandchildren, it could be an aunt, could be a godmother, a godparent, things like that.
And while these folks are trying to be a blessing to their grandchildren or niece or nephew or whatever it may be, they may need a little extra help being a blessing as well during the holiday season. So that's why we've partnered up here with Inman Place. So let's talk specifically about this toy drive, because there's some requests of some items, but then we're also just taking donations. So how is that working technically?
Well, so it is heartbreaking that, as I said, we're the place for people to call when they have a need. So our grandparents, some of them have called and made specific requests that their grandchildren have asked Santa for, and we really want to make those dreams come true. And the sad thing is that some of those requests are for boots and pajamas and underwear and socks and things like that that my child wouldn't love to open on Christmas morning. So it's, sad for sure. We want to try to meet those needs and get them something they want. So if someone wants to give a gift that's specifically targeted for a particular child, you can call the Inman Place and ask them about what is on the list. Otherwise, we serve a lot of families with needy children that are being raised by their grandparents. So we will find a child that wants whatever gift you bring.
Well, or that's where a monetary donation keeps it super simple, and then you can let our folks here at Inman Place work their magic. Let's talk Hopscotch Bakery, because this is the first year that you all are partnering up here with Inman Place. So you have a special offer for those people who have it in their heart to give back. You're going to be giving back as well.
Yes, we definitely want the community to give back, and we want to help with that. So we are actually offering a pastry coupon for anyone who makes a monetary or a gift donation. So they get a free pastry from our 802 West John Street location. We're really known for our croissants, so definitely check that out. We've got cinnamon rolls, chocolate chip cookies, you name it. But any donation that you make, you get a free coupon for that.
Yes, so it's like 1 coupon per customer here helping out with the toy drive. Hopscotch is really growing.
Yes, we actually just opened a second location here in downtown Champaign. It is partnered with the Literary, so it's a bookstore and a bar, and then we have our pastries and then even more food options as well. So yeah, we're growing, and we want to see the community come together to help support others as well.
All right, so we're really going to make a difference here in some children's lives, help some grandparents out. Let's remind everybody about when the toy drive kicks off and how long it runs and all of the logistics.
So it starts today. And it goes through the 16th of December, and it's important that we cut it off at that date so, one, our residents have time to wrap all these presents, and second, the grandparents have time to come and get them. So drop them by the Inman anytime. We're open 24/7. Ring the back buzzer. You don't even just park along our back ramp on Bailey Street, ring the buzzer, and again, you can either bring an unwrapped new toy or you can bring a financial donation. If you do write a check, just make it out to Inman Place and put in the memo toy drive, and that would be so wonderful.
And then you get to be the little elf that gets to go shopping.
Yes, and, well, I put the residents to task, so we have cookies and play Christmas music, and they get to wrap, and it's a lot of fun.
I bet it is, and I bet it gets everybody in the holiday spirit.
It does. It
All
really
right.
does.
Well, we appreciate the work you're doing here to make a difference in some kids' lives. If you need any more information about the toy drive being hosted here at Inman Place Independent Senior Living, we'll have all the details on where you can drop off and the deadline at CILiving.tv.